Welcome to this next video, students. So a couple of more problems on mixed types now. In this video, we are going to discuss. See, look at the question. The question says d square y by dx square minus y is equal to 1 plus x square into e power x plus x sin x. You can observe here, these both the terms on the right side are having product of two terms in each of them. Okay, so this comes under one type, and in this is going to come under the another type. Which one is that? Can you identify? This comes under type 4 and this will go for type 5. And accordingly, intermediately for type 4 and type 5, you want to apply the type 3 as well. Okay, let us go ahead, type 3 and type 2 as well, if I am not wrong. Let us go ahead and see how to solve it. The operator form of the given equation is d square plus 1 times, minus 1 times of y is equals to 1 plus x square e power x plus x sin x. Now the auxiliary equation of this, m square minus 1 is equals to 0, which says m square is 1 and hence m is plus minus 1. Okay, so your first part of the solution, that is the complementary function yc is equals to m is minus 1 and m is plus 1. You have to take them separately, both the values. Okay, so c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power x. This is the yc, that is the complementary part. Next, coming to your yp, the yp is equals to first term divided by f of d. I am writing f of d directly, that is d square minus 1 plus second term divided by d square minus 1. Let us assume this is equals to p1 and p2 for our comfort sake. Okay, solving p1 first. I will rearrange it while writing here, because you can see whenever you have a product of a term with exponential term, it's under type 4, where exponential term is supposed to be the first term. Okay, divided by d square minus 1, and this is again type 4. I have mentioned here. So in the type 4, what are we going to do, guys? D is replaced by d plus a. What is a? A is the coefficient of x in the exponential form, that is, in this particular case, it's going to be 1. Okay, replacing d by d plus 1, e power x comes outside. We get 1 plus x square divided by d is replaced by d plus 1. So d plus 1 the whole square minus 1. Expand this whole square using the identity. So what is the identity here? A plus b the whole square identity. You should apply 1 plus x square divided by, applying the identity, you get d square plus 2d plus 1 minus 1, which is going to get cut. So now this again comes under which type? Guys, identify this. This comes under, the numerator is a polynomial equation. Therefore, this comes under type 3. So rearrange the numerator is the decreasing orders of the powers of x divided by the denominator is increasing orders of the powers of d. So type 3. Got it? Now apply the long division for this one. Let us apply the long division. Okay, so what do we get when we are applying the long division? X square plus 1, and here it is 2d plus d square. Now first term by first term. Okay, first term by first term, we get x square divided by 2d. So 1 by d is the integral. So 1 by 2 integral x square dx, which is equals to 1 by 2 into x cube by 3, that is x cube by 6. This is the first term of our quotient. Now multiplying this first term of the quotient with the entire numerator part, we get x cube by 6 times of, not the numerator, again once again it is the denominator, 2d plus d square. So simplifying this, we get 2 by 6 derivative of x cube plus 1 by 6 second derivative of x cube. That is 1 by 3. This is going to be first derivative of x cube is 3x square plus 1 by 6 as it is. Second derivative of x cube. Already we have differentiated here once. So just find the second derivative. This is going to be 3 into 2 which will be 6x. So 6 gets cut here. 3 also gets cut. You get x square plus 1x. So x square plus 1x. There is no x here. So you just write it as it is. This goes with the negative sign. Only these two gets cut. X term will be minus x as it is and the constant should be brought down with the same sign without any change. So you get a plus 1 here. Once again, first term divided by first term. This is for the first part. Now coming to the second part. First term by first term. So minus 1 by 2 integral 1 by d is replaced by integral dx here. That is equals to x square by 2. So minus x square by 2 into 2 is 4. That is my second term of the quotient. Clear? So once again the second term of the quotient into the entire denominator minus x square by 4 times of 2d plus d square is equal to, see what do we get here? Minus x square by 4 will be minus 1 by 4 times 2 is there derivative of x square minus 1 by 4 times of second derivative of x square. Simplifying ahead here, we get minus 1 by 2. Derivative of x square is 2x minus 1 by 4 as it is. Second derivative of x square is going to be just 2. So simplify here, you get minus x minus 1 by 2. So minus x minus 1 by 2. So changing the signs, this gets cut. 1 plus 1 by 2 is going to be 3 by 2. Again, denominator, the first one term by the first term. What do you get? So my first term by first term. What do you get, guys? So 3 by 2 divided by 2d. That is equals to 1 by 2 integral 3 by 2 dx, which is 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 into x. Okay, so let us write here, simplify and write it, plus 3 by 4x, 3x by 4. This is my last term of the quotient. Understood? Now multiply 3x by 4 by this entire denominator. So 3x by 4 times of my denominator. What is the denominator here? 2d plus d square, which is equal to multiply 3 into 2 by 4 times of derivative of x plus 3 by 4 times of second derivative of x, which is going to be 0. This will be 3 by 2 times of 1 plus 0, that is 3 by 2. So you are going to get 3 by 2 when you subtract it, you get a 0. Understood, guys? So that is how you get your first part. Therefore our P1 is equal to x cube by 6 minus x square by 4 plus 3x by 4. This is my first part. Next, coming to the next part of the solution, we have to find the second part, that is P2. Okay? Sorry, this is not P1. My P1 has an e power x also. So the entire product should be, the entire quotient should be multiplied by e power x. P1 therefore is equal to e power x into, this is replaced by type 3 quotient, that is x cube by 6 minus x square by 4 plus 3x by 4. You got it, guys? This is one part of it. Now coming to the second part, even the second part is having the product of two functions, that is x sin x divided by d square minus 1, and this comes under type 5. What is the type 5? I will write the formula for your reference here, because this is a little bigger formula. X times v power x divided, x times v of x divided by f of d is equal to x minus f dash of d divided by f of d into v of x by f of d. This formula you guys have to by heart it. So without knowing the formula you can't solve further. Anyways, applying the formula here, x minus f of d is d square minus 1. Derivative of f of d is 2d. So denominator is d square minus 1 into my v of x is nothing but sin x here. So sin x divided by d square minus 1. Okay. So now here applying the type 2, because I have cos and sin functions, d square is supposed to be replaced by minus a square, and a in this particular case is 1, the coefficient of x in the trigonometric form, which is given by now. So 2d divided by d square minus 1 as it is. Next, so substituting here d square is minus 1, you get sin x divided by minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. So multiply now, minus 1 by 2x sin x minus of minus plus 2d sin x divided by 2 times of d square minus 1. Again 2 gets cut. What is our d? D is nothing but derivative. So derivative of sin x you got to take here, but still it's going to be second type again for the second term. This first term will be as it is. You can take another step and then apply the second type again. Derivative of sin x is cos x by d square minus 1. Applying type 2 again, we have to replace d square by minus a square, that is minus 1 square. So we get minus 1 by 2x sin x as it is, plus cos x divided by minus 1 minus 1, minus 1 by 2x sin x, minus 1 is minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2 cos x. So you can take out a minus 1 by 2 common from these two and then put it in the simplest form. So x sin x plus cos x. This is our P2. Now we can write the final solution. Therefore y is equals to yc plus yp. Our yc c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power x. Coming to yp, for yp we have two parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. We got to write both the parts. Plus e power x into x cube by 6 minus x square by 4 plus 3x by 4 minus, coming to the P2 part, 1 by 2 times of x sin x plus cos x. This is the general solution for the given differential equation. Understood, guys?